And here she is, the 13-year-old recently hung up her phone for 40 days, and she has limited her time on the computer and reconnected with her family.
Aria Wallace is here to tell us more about the experience. Okay, 40-day challenge.
Would you like to try the Tau Tab test first? We could get you one, I think.
We'll make sure you get one before you go. How did this come to be, the 40-day challenge?
Well, I read the Temptation of a Generation book series, and it really inspired me to really just unplug myself from everything, because I was one of those obsessed teens that just was going crazy over technology because I always grown up around it. So the Temptation book series inspired me to prove to myself and to the world that I could go a long time without any of it. So
good for you.
It's really been out of control. I mean, I just raised 3 kids, and seriously, between the video games and the texting and the Facebook and the was it MySpace and everything else, they were constantly doing things, and there's so much more time to do other things in the day.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so important to spend time with your family, to play board games, to remember things that people did when my mom's generation, her mom's generation, and
to actually talk face-to-face with friends rather than doing this. I was reading that most teens have cell phones. Most teens can text with their eyes closed.
Loaded, yeah.
Good golly.
How do you do that?
I'm actually able to do that.
Was it tough for you? Did you have to really wean yourself off it? Did you find it very difficult the first few days?
Actually, it was really easy, and I found that it was way easier than I expected it to be. I got to spend more time with my family, and we did vlogs every day. That was the only way I was allowed to get online. And I mean, I did stuff with my grandma, and she was dancing to rap music, which is really rare. And I mean, it was really fun, and it was such a great experience. I got more exercise. So it was just really cool to be able to do that. And in the Temptation book series, which the one that talks about texting overloads, it was crazy because they're talking about how once these girls gave up all of the technology, they spent more time with each other. And I actually got exercise and rode bikes and roller skated and spent time with their friends and actually saw the emotion on someone's face instead of an emoticon, and actually laughed instead of saying LOL. So it was really cool, and I thought it was awesome to be able to do that myself instead of just reading it in a book, which was awesome.
It's a very courageous step to take when you think about it. Did all your friends say, wait a minute, Aria, you're nuts, are you kidding?
Yes, they did at first. I was like, you're crazy. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it was really cool, and they adapted to it, and they were so supportive of me, and it was really awesome to be able to have that kind of support.
But the 40 days ended, so then what? You get your phone back, and do you go right back into your old habits?
I'm trying my best, actually. It's when I was on the challenge, it was more of an inconvenience not to have my cell phone than it was not to be able to text my friends. So I'm actually spending a lot more time with my family. I'm spending a lot more time with my friends, and I'm not texting as much. Texting is more like just a thing to be able to connect with somebody if you have to real fast, not just texting my friends constantly 24/7. So
let's talk about your career. Cindy and I were talking about this. I'm a huge fan of sitcoms. It's an art. It's a real craft, and you're very good at it. Obviously, your timing, your delivery is outstanding.
Thank you very much.
And you were only what we saw there. You were what? You were just 11.
Almost 11.
Almost
yeah.
11. So now you're what? 13.
13.
Okay.
Finally a teenager.
Yay.
And obviously, there's going to be more acting for you, but you also are doing a bit of singing.
Yes, sir. I'm a singer, and I'm currently writing and recording my album, and I'm really excited to be working on it, and I'm excited for everybody to hear it next year.
Well, I heard you because I went on your blog, because that's all you were allowed to do, right, when you weren't texting, and you sang just on your own, and it was beautiful. What a strong voice
Thank you very
have.
much.
So what's the plan? You're going to have a record deal, obviously.
Hopefully.
More movies?
Hopefully. Actually, I'm working on my music mainly right now, and if something comes up, like a show or something, it'd be awesome. But mainly my schedule right now is, and what I'm working on is the Temptation book series and the Going Old School campaign, and encouraging teens to be cyber safe, and encouraging teens to do the old school rules, which is what I like to support, and working on my music. So.
I have to ask about sexting, because we hear about it a lot, and we know that a lot of young ladies and young men are doing it.
Absolutely.
Have you seen it yourself? You're 13. I'm sure you've had pictures come over your phone.
I have seen it myself, and it's awful. But the crazy thing is a lot of parents don't know what their kids are doing and what sites they're visiting, who they're talking to, what text and pictures are going in and out of their cell phones. And that's where my tips come in for parents to raise cyber-safe kids, is to the main thing is to communicate with your kids. It's the most important thing, which is where the Temptation book series comes in, because it's a great segue for parents to be able to communicate with their teens about what they're doing. Because if parents aren't in the know, then, I mean, their kids could be being cyberbullied, sexted. I mean, many different problematic issues could be coming through, and their parents don't even know about it. So it's a big thing to communicate with their kids.
Real quickly, how can parents guide their kids to your blog?
you guys can go to ariawallace.com/blog and temptationseries.com.
Wonderful. Aria Wallace, thank you
You're
so
a delight.
much.
Thank you
Of
so
course,
much for having me. It was awesome to
We
meet
look
y'all.
forward to hearing your new album.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. All right, coming up, Daytime's movie man Sam Hallenbeck joins us to tell us about the new film. Right, Sam?